Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Happy day. Happy day to everybody. So this is some car chronicles. I haven't did a car video in a minute, but make sure you guys are following me. You like, subscribe, share, leave your comment. So we are in a recession. Like, we are officially in a recession. Like, we're in a recession. So we already know about the debt ceiling, and the Republicans want to stop spending, and the Democrats want to, keep spending. But here's one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. Your SNAP benefits, your food stamps, all that stuff is going to get cut. All that stuff is going to get cut. Now, in COVID, they increased food stamps, right? So more people got food stamps, more people was able to get on food stamps. But now they're doing stricter requirements to get food stamps. All that means they're going to reduce the food stamps for people that's on food stamps, and the people that's trying to get on food stamps probably won't be able to get food stamps, right? So America's backwards. Like, nobody trusts America. Other countries don't trust America. Americans don't even trust America anymore, right? So what we need to do, right, in recessions, we need to build our mind. You need to read more books. All the courses and stuff that you done bought over the years, you need to start tapping into those, right? You need to tap into people that are operating at a higher energy level and a higher level than you, so that you can now get more knowledge, and that you can get more education, and you can be educated, okay? The rich in a recession gets richer, and in a recession, the poor gets poorer. So if you have been dependent on the government your whole life, if you've been dependent on the government for the last 10 years, or if you've been dependent on the government for the last 3 years since, the pandemic, you're going to get poorer, and then the people at the top is just going to keep getting richer. So when they cut Social Security, when they cut food stamps, when they start cutting Medicaid and Medicare, it only affects middle class, lower middle class, and poor, because most of those people are dependent. Now, of course, there's rich people that also get, welfare from the government and things of that nature. But guess what? They have multiple things. They have multiple things. Multiple flows of income. So even if the food stamps go away, they have something else or a couple of other things that can now balance that out. Poor people, if you are solely dependent on food stamps, and they cut them, now you got to go get on the food line. Now you got to go to your church local pantry, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but who really wants to be on the pantry line with 500 other people? Who want to be standing in the hot sun on a food pantry line with 500 other people just to get whatever they got? Now, don't get it wrong, pantries do have good food, right? They do have onions and fresh fruits and all of that, but you got to stand online for hours to get it. So America is not great, right? Because America has more poor people than rich. America has too many people impoverished. And now America is allowing all of these immigrants to come over, undocumented, and they giving them all types of money, right? So the Republicans want to stop spending. The Democrats want to keep spending. And it's like nobody in between want to do nothing, right? So the rich getting richer, the poor is getting poorer, and you as the individual, you got to take a look at your own economy. You as an individual, you got to take a look at your own economy. Where can you cut spending? If you used to spending on Amazon every day, if you used to spending on Fashion Nova every day, if you used to spending on Shein every day, you got to stop your spending. You got to cut your unnecessary spending. Because if your food stamps go, and let's just say you got 4 kids, and you getting $750 a month, right? Now they cut it to $550 a month. What are you gonna do? This is why I always talk about multiple flows of income. Multiple flows of income. Having one stream over here, having another stream over here. If one pocket dry up, you can go to the next pocket. Have investments, different places, have real estate, have stocks, right? And maybe have some Bitcoin savings, right? What I learned about money is that you got to be getting money. You got to know how to save money for a rainy day, because there's always going to be a rainy day. All right, there's going to be emergency. Shit's going to be an emergency. There's always emergencies. There's always rainy days. Then you got to know how to invest money so your money can multiply. So if you don't know how to do none of that, if you don't know how to get money, forget it. You can't even save or invest. But if you get money and you're not saving and you're not investing, you're going to be broke. People always say, oh, I'm not making enough to invest. Yes, you are. Cut your cable out. What the hell are you watching TV for? Right? Cut out your car note. Cut out your car insurance. Turn your phone off. Just use the Wi-Fi. Cut your phone service off. Just start using the Wi-Fi. There's ways to start cutting expenses. Unfortunately, people don't want to cut expenses. Right? Unfortunately, America is in like $32 trillion in debt. And each citizen, according to the debt clock, you can go to debtclock.org or something. I forgot, but you can Google it. Each citizen is in like 90,000. Each household is like in $90,000 in debt or some craziness, right? So you have to find your medium and start cutting expenses. I'm not watching cable. Cut the shit. They got all these Fire Sticks you can buy with $50, and now you can watch everything, right? If you're not driving your car, either put it on Toro or get rid of the car. You don't need it, right? If you're buying from Shein and Fashion Nova and Amazon every damn day, stop spending. See, the thing is with people, they have an addiction to spending. I'm guilty of it too. Like, I ain't going, act like, I don't be spending. Right? We're addicted to spending, whether we got it or not, because now we can use credit cards. People are addicted to spending money. So we got to get addicted to investing money. We got to get addicted to now having money. We got to get addicted to now saving money. Right? People are addicted to spending. So when you're addicted to spending money, what are you going to do? Continue to spend money? Looking on Instagram, looking on Facebook. You're going to buy stuff. You're going to see stuff in your news feed. You're going to see people running ads so that they can, get your money, and you're going to spend your money. Now you realize, well, shit, I shouldn't have bought that. Now you broke. Now you got to sell your Louis Vuitton bags. Now you got to sell your Gucci bags. Now you got to sell all these other bags just to get some money for your bills next month. We are addicted to spending. So I think we should stop spending, right? You as your own individual economy. The America economy is in the fucking toilet. We are $32 trillion in debt. The rating for America has went from AAA to AA. We're going down. We're literally going backwards. So if you know the country that you live in is going completely fucking backwards, either you're going to move to another country, right, and use your American money to go live better, right, because I think anywhere out of America is better, right, or you're going to cut your spending. You don't need cable. Right? Especially if you ain't got no knowledge. You don't need no cable right now, right? Because TV is not doing nothing for you, right? Your cell phone, what you doing on Instagram all damn day? All right, well, you can use Wi-Fi for that. Cut the bill. You can use Wi-Fi for that. You can use Wi-Fi for that shit. You can use Wi-Fi. So you got to now be responsible for your own economy. Don't get caught up. Oh, America defaulted. Fuck it, I'm a default too. Fuck it, I'm gonna file bankruptcy. Bankruptcies. People filing bankruptcies has actually went up. Now, if you're the type of person that, feel like you can't handle all your bills and you want to file bankruptcy, you can. There's nothing wrong with filing bankruptcy because you can always rebuild your credit again, which is a good thing. Rich people do it all the time. Right? They file bankruptcy. Now, they go rebuild their credit in 90 days. Right? But bankruptcy is not a bad thing. If you got to file bankruptcy to restart. But here's the thing about bankruptcy. If you still got the same mindset that ran up $120,000, that ran up $300,000 in credit card debt, what you think you're going to do when you have a reset? You're going to do the same thing. Right? You're going to do the same thing. You're going to run up another $300,000. So the mindset has to change. That's why I said you got to now get addicted to saving and investing. You got to get now addicted to saving and investing. So for me, I just turned 40, right? I don't know what 40 feels like. I feel good. I don't feel bad. I don't feel down and out, right? I feel good, right? But I told myself at 40, I'm going to be investing more money and spending less. Because for sure, over the years, all the money that I made online, I damn sure could have a $100,000 portfolio right now. But I kept spending, addicted to spending, want to spend more, want to do this, want to buy this bag, want to buy that bag, want to spend $3,000 on that bag, want to spend $7,000 over here. I could have been putting that into stocks. I could have been finding companies that's paying dividends. Right? But again, it's not too late to start cutting your spending. It's not too late to start saving. It's not too late to have emergency funds. It's not too late to start investing. So even though America is in $32 trillion in debt, they're about to cut, food stamps. Well, they're already going to start cutting food stamps. Okay? They're already going to start cutting food stamps. Next up is going to be Medicaid. Then after that, it's going to be Medicare. Then they already cut Section 8. Now Section 8, they got a whole nother program. They got some whole other program, which I don't even know what that program is, right? But again, friends, if you depend 100% on the government, if you allow someone to feed your family, you also allow that same entity to starve your family, whether it's your job, whether it's the government, right? That's why I always preach, have multiple things going. Me, I do events I make money from. I coach people, I make money from. My books, I make money from. Courses, I make money from. Then, right, I have investments where I make money too, right? So you gotta have multiple things flowing. And I got my husband. If I need money, I holler at him. You gotta have multiple things flowing. And if you're a single mom, unfortunately, you got more than 2 kids and you got one income, it's even harder. That's why you have to have multiple streams of income. All right, I'm coming out with a bomb course. I'm already creating content for it. It's going to be on ClickBank. I'm trying to get it on, all those platforms. For real, right? So we're in a recession, man. We got to start thinking as if we are. People out here spending all wild, crazy on proms and all types of shit. It's crazy. Spending $1,000 on proms and shit for their kids to graduate. Now, I'm not against none of that, right? Because I know I spent like $4,000 on my daughter when she graduated in 2019. And I was really doing that for me. But we're in a recession and people spending all this money and then they ain't got no money in the bank. They running up all this money up on credit cards and they ain't got no money in the bank. It's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing, right? It's a sad thing, guys. We got to get our priorities intact. We got to get shit in place. We got to get in position, guys, because this shit ain't going to get better. It's just going to get worse. You think the government about to start writing stimulus checks, start giving us stimulus checks like they did in the pandemic? That's over. That's over. They're not giving us nothing. That's over. So make sure your economy is right. Even though the American government economy is in this fucking toilet, make sure your economy is right. Make sure you're looking at your bills. Make sure you're looking at what you're spending on. If you go on to Chick-fil-A every fucking day, Chick-fil-A is expensive. What the fuck would nobody say? Right? Chick-fil-A, a fucking meal, $20. Chick-fil-A, a meal is $20 to go to Chick-fil-A. You got a family of 4, I mean, shit, you're spending $80 to $100. Right? So, look at your spending. Start cutting back. If you're used to going out to the club every day or every weekend, start cutting back. Go once a month. Because every time we outside, we spending $300 minimum. Every time we outside, we spending $300 minimum. Now, if you got money just to spend and splurge, go ahead, then do your thing. But most Americans, 80% of Americans are broke. 80% of Americans are living check to check. 80% of people can't sleep at night because they worry about bills. So I'm talking to the 80%, not the 20% who got money and they splurging and then, they don't give a fuck. But remember, recessions affect everybody, right? So if the rich people are used to selling products to the poor people, now you can't sell those products to the poor people anymore, or you got to lower your prices, right? You got to lower your prices. And I even see right now on the internet, people that were selling $5,000 courses, they sell them just for $50. Because ain't nobody spending $5,000 on a course right now. $50 most. $50 to $100 tops. So food stamps, Medicaid, all that, they about to start cutting. And if you was dependent 100% on the government, guess what? You are going to be shit out of luck. So you need to start investing in your mind, putting more information in your mind, learning new things, right? Learning new skill sets. If you want to learn affiliate marketing, you want to learn drop shipping, you want to learn how to write an ebook, you want to know how to do events, you want to know how to sew, you want to know how to cook, whatever, right? Whatever. Do something that's going to help you. Do something that the future is going to need you for, right? Because remember, AI can do a whole bunch of shit right now. I got rid of one of my assistants because I didn't need her no more. The same thing I could go to ChatGPT for she was doing. So sis, now I don't need to pay you $300-$400 a month no more. Now I'm saving $300-$400 a month because now I could just, whatever, emails, I could just ChatGPT it and they give me an email and I could just send it out. Or I can ask, what's the other one? Opus Clips. All the videos you guys see now, it's Opus Clips. Right? They just chop up videos and then you can put them on YouTube. All right, so I don't need my video girl no more. Well, to an extent I need her still. But overall, AI taking over. So, I hope this video was helpful, all right, for you to get your game on track. You got to have your own economy, man. You can't worry about the government and what they doing and what they ain't doing because they ain't doing shit for you, especially if you're black. They don't give a fuck about black people. They want all black people to be dead anyway. So, you got to care for your family, and then you got to be able to teach your kids how to weather storms, right? How to weather storms, right? This is every 10 years. I feel like every 10 years there's something that happens, right? That the economy goes down, things happen, whatever the case is. And now we got to know how to weather these storms. So in good times, you saving for the bad. So now in bad times, your anxiety ain't through the roof. This is some real game right here, right? In good times, you save for the bad, right? In the Bible, it said it, right? For 7 years, in 7 years that it was good, you save for 7 years that it's bad. Because who knows how long this recession going to last? It could last for 2 years. It could last for 2 months. It could last for 10 years. Who knows? Because the reality of it is, from 2008, we still trying to recover from that. People still recovering from 2008, and you still trying to recover from 2020. And who knows what else is coming out down the pipeline. But if you don't get any discipline, that means if you spending and spending and spending and spending, you ain't got no savings, you ain't got no investments, you ain't got no emergency fund, you are sure to be broke. So you ain't gotta listen to me. Just look at your bank account. Your bank account is a reflection of you. If you're at least 40 years old and you ain't got at least 10 grand in the bank, you speak for yourself. So follow me, guys, on I'll be giving away a free training soon and a free ebook soon. That's coming, so make sure you guys are following me online. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. Make sure you guys also, I'm looking for vendors. If you guys want to be a vendor, we already got almost 100 entries, and we got people, you know, already paying and securing their spots for July 29th, which is next month. Time is like this. Time is out, right? So you got to make your next move your best move. I'll see you guys on the inside.